Are you looking to achieve food security through homesteading? If so, you're in luck. Having the right animals on your homestead is essential for food security. I sound like I'm reading. That doesn't sound right.
Okay, so just tell me, what are we talking about today?
Top 5 animals for homesteading for food security.
So number one is, of course, chickens. You can have them anywhere. It doesn't really matter your size of an area that you're working with. And of course, you get meat and eggs with that. So it's about the easiest thing to start with. And they don't always lay year round, regardless of what the internet says. But it is a really good food security item on a homestead. And there are breeds that you can get that lay more or less eggs in a year. So this one's not happy that I'm holding her, but this is number one. I can cut all that out. So for us, the number 2 pick is ducks. And I say ducks because you can pick certain breeds that are good for laying eggs in the winter a little bit more. So when chickens are not laying as many eggs, you can find ducks that lay better eggs for you in the winter. Not to mention their eggs are top quality and they're great for baking. They have a little bit different consistency, and unless you have a really sensitive palate, you're not really going to taste too much of the difference. But ducks are a great choice for a homestead, and also additionally, in addition to eggs and meat, if you choose, there are certain varieties you can get that have a lot of fat, and duck fat can be used as well for a food security item on a homestead.
Number 3 is goats, and of course, one of the biggest advantages to goats is they don't need very much space, so they're great for small homesteads because of that fact, and they can be used for meat, dairy, and also the tallow that you can get off of them after butchering, and the tallow can be used in all kinds of things, to include things like dog food, cat food, things like that. And also there's some different breeds of goats out there that could be used for fiber. One of the biggest ones that we've seen used is the Angora goat. So that's certainly something to look at if you might think goats would be a beneficial addition to your homestead. So number 3, goats. Number 4 is sheep. And of course, everybody knows sheep for the wool. So of course, one of the biggest benefits is the fiber or the wool that you can get, but also the sheep are well known for their quality of milk that they produce. So sheep milk is something that might be beneficial for certain individuals' homesteads. And then of course, meat, as always with our four-legged creatures, they're a great resource for meat. So sheep is number 4.
Go ahead.
Number 5 is pigs. And I also especially like the pigs because they are pretty diverse as well. Obviously, everyone knows pigs for the pork that you can get off of them. Everybody loves bacon, so of course there's meat off of the pigs and the lard that you can use in all kinds of products. But they're also great for um, if you want to till up some garden space, just fence it off and throw some pigs in there. You can see like this was all grass when we put these guys in here, and it been worked up pretty good, especially if the soil's somewhat wet. The breed in particular, these guys are kind of unique. These are Mayshawns, and I think we're planning to do a video on them in the future. But pigs are a great resource as well for homesteads, just because of the space that's needed and the different resource or different uses you can use for them. So number 5 is pigs. and are got some honorable mentions as well, which are.
So we just wanted to throw in a couple things that we don't have, but we know that a lot of homesteaders do really well with them. So we wanted to talk about bees for both pollination and obviously for the honey. Um, and then our second honorable mention would be rabbits. They're great for city homesteaders or people who have really small amounts of land. They can raise significant quantities of meat in a small area, and their fertilizer, their manure, is top-notch fertilizer. So those would be our honorable mentions. So with just a few of these animals, you can achieve food security on your homestead, and even in a really small space if it's done really well. All right, y'all. So to wrap this up, if food security is one of your top issues on your homestead or something that you're really concerned about, go ahead and watch this video and share it with somebody else who might be thinking the same way you are. And let us know in the comments below if you think that other animals should be added that we haven't really thought of. Oh, give us a like and a subscribe. We appreciate it. Thank you.